Full disclosure, just embrace it and swoon.
Embrace and swoon.
Fall from grace or fall in love with the moon.
He loves that moon.
Close your sermon with the signature tune and call it full disclosure.
Hi, I'm Sean Rice, and I play Uncle Fester in the international tour of the Addams Family.
And I'm Dan Olson, and I play Lurch in the tour.
I'm Amanda Bruton, and I play Grandma Addams.
Never fails. You let nature take its course. Chaos. I mean, is this any way to end an act?
Well, in the show, Fester kind of acts like the narrator of the show, so you kind of get to see and experience the family through his eyes. And he's very lovable. He's kind of creepy. He kind of likes to watch from the shadows and observe everything. But he's a lot of fun.
And Lurch has the same role that he's always had, which is taking care of all the members of the family. And in this particular instance, he seems like he's kind of the point of contact for everyone because he has interactions. In our show, it's a little, I would say there are a few less interactions, but in 2 hours worth of show, I mean, it's a little less time than the duration of the entire series. So Lurch, I like to think that he's just kind of this silent, stoic guardian of the family. So that's definitely true in our show.
Come, every member of our clan, living, dead, and undecided.
And I was kind of hoping that since this was a musical that we would have a lot more dancing with Lurch, but as it turns out, no. I'm in there in the opening though, so keep your eyes peeled.
It's family first and family last, and family by and by. You're in Addams, the standard answers don't apply. You're in Addams, you do what Addams do or die.
What I love about Grandma Addams is that she at first comes off like she's kind of crazy and maybe not know what she's talking about, but she's 102 years old, and what you find out quickly is that she's actually a very wise person. So it's kind of that going back and forth between she's a little crazy, but she actually is incredibly wise, and the most important thing is that she is devoutly devoted to her family and really has such a love for the entire family, especially her grandchildren Wednesday and Pugsley. So it's really fun to get to do all of that.
The kid and I had a little heart-to-heart before. I told him to use his time wisely.
I'm actually 33 years old, so I have about 70 years of makeup and costume to put on to get to be 102. I take about an hour to get into costume. So my makeup itself takes about 45 minutes, and we do a lot of highlighting and low lighting to create these wrinkles. And I have some prosthetic moles here, which actually look a little edible. They look like Raisinets or chocolate-covered peanuts. And I have some lovely little eyebrows. My favorite piece is probably this wig. I think this wig is just so indicative of her character. It's all wild and crazy and freeing. And then I have a lot of layers to get into. I have my beautiful little capelet, which looks like it wasn't really knitted by an expert, so it was probably knitted by Grandma. And my other favorite piece of my costume are my really cool Converse, because Grandma's a little bit of a hipster. She knows what the current trends are.
How much time have I got left? I'm 102. I have shingles and arthritis. And when I break wind, it could start the windmills on an old Dutch painting.
And as far as my makeup's concerned, it takes just a little bit less time. I can get it done in about a half an hour or so. And then costume takes about another 10 minutes.
Feel the sweet sensation Revelation provides.
Well, this is a wig for sure. I put this on about 3 seconds before I hit the stage. And as far as these shoes are concerned, you can kind of see that they're awkward a little because my heel ends here, and there's a lift that goes to about there. So it's about 3 to 4 inches of extra height there. So at 6'6", normally it puts me at around 6'10" or 6'11". Yeah. So it's good. I don't break my ankles yet, so I've got a long tour ahead. The two of us are lucky in that we don't have any costume changes throughout the course of the show, whereas this one...
I think the biggest transformation for me is my hair, because Fester, of course, is hairless everywhere. So, and I personally have big lion's mane of hair in real life, so I've got to shave my head every other day. And then the makeup, my makeup is compared to them is very light. It's just all over, and then my eyes and my lips a little bit. But then Fester's got this big woolen coat that he wears, and then He tries to stay covered up from head to toe because he burns very easily in the sun, like even just walking by a window. So he wears this coat. There's another coat he wears, so he's always covered from basically head to toe. You only get to see my face.
If you know what's bad for you and you like things creepy, crawly, and scary, then come and see us at the Festive Theater at Resorts World Sentosa. We're the Addams Family musical. And we are very excited to be here in Singapore, and we'd love to see you here.
When you're in Addams, you need no moment to explode.
Just pour a potion.
Flip the switch.
And wait till things get hot. When you're in Addams, you have to really stir up.